ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWF Smackdown, December 13th, 2001, Ruthless Aggression Era Retro Review. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode actually was better than most fucking Smackdown episodes you'll see on modern day television. Despite the fact that Smackdown is actually better than Raw in the last couple of weeks. Not by much, may I add, but still a hell of a lot better than fucking Raw. Smackdown during this point in time was a hell of a lot better, more entertainment. Matches weren't so fucking long and dull and boring. And they all made sense and they all blended and progressed the storylines from week to week. So, starting things off here, go ahead, we see Booker T with Vince McMahon. They go to they're talking in a limousine and so forth and yada yada yada. We find out that Booker T was actually the one who screwed over Stone Cold Steve Austin in the title match against Chris Jericho on the Monday Night Raw episode, and cost him the opportunity to gain back his World Championship belt. So, throughout the show, we actually get a scene where Booker T and Stone Cold Steve Austin are going throughout the entire grocery store, and Stone Cold Steve Austin beats his ass, whips him to death, and beats him down like a government mule. At the end of that segment, Stone Cold Steve Austin walks out and says, "Price check on Jackass," and that's about it. So that was pretty freaking funny, hilarious. Just a short little thing to inform you guys about what major happened on this episode. Kurt Angle, to start things off, Kurt Angle and William Regal faced Rikishi and Edge. Edge actually walked away with the victory by hitting the spear on William Regal with a pinfall of 1, 2, 3. Really quick match though, but it wasn't bad. Just could have been a little bit longer. From there, we actually get, let's see here. We actually get a Cruiserweight title match between Tajiri and Crash. This match actually was pretty decent as well. This match actually lasted a bit longer than the opener. And Tajiri walked away with the finish by hitting his, one of his kicks to Crash's head, pinned him 1, 2, 3. And that's how the match ends. Lance Storm begs for his job back from Ric Flair. Nothing big there. Next match we had Test and Jeff Hardy. At the end of the day, this match does not have an ending because The Rock gets in the middle of this match and hits a rock bottom on Test because of what he was doing to Lita. So Rock just beats some ass and that's about it. Match was pretty straightforward and to the point. Alright, so Ric Flair finally gives in to Lance Storm's demands, asking for a shot at his job back. He gives him Kane as his opponent. Of course, Kane pretty much demolishes him, choke slams him straight to hell, pins him 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So later on during the show, Matt Hardy goes a little crazy on Lita. At the time, they were together real tight, but slowly but surely on camera were falling apart with Jeff Hardy. But later on, during that time, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy get back together, and so does Lita. So it didn't really make much sense to me either. But let's see here. Things that unfolded. The Dudley Boys and Christian faced Scotty 2 Hotty and Albert and Taz. And now my phone's frozen. This is great. What the hell's going on here? Alrighty, my phone just froze on me. Terrific. This is fucking bullshit. Just 1 second, guys. My phone's all fucked up. So anyway, basically, Rock and Chris Jericho, or Rock and Rob Van Dam go up against Chris Jericho and his partner, and The Rock walks away with the victory with Rob Van Dam, and that's basically it. The rest of the show was pretty decent and okay. A lot of it was spent with Chris Jericho, or Booker T, and Stone Cold Steve Austin beating the fuck out of each other in that grocery store. Very funny segment. It took about probably 20 minutes, maybe, of everybody's time. And it was pretty entertaining and fun to watch. But anyway, guys, I had difficulties with my phone. I'll be right back with another episode for Monday Night Raw Retro Review. And I'll be right back at you guys. Bye.